guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Riska Faith's channel.
Yeah, guys, welcome. I have a beautiful guest over here. Maureen has visited the mansion.
Wow, thank you for having me. But you have a beautiful home.
Thank you
Honestly,
so much.
I didn't know. I had a dream home until I saw this house, and I'm like, excuse me? It's so beautiful, so homely.
Thank you.
And let me tell you, Rispa, as soon as I was walking in, you can tell there's a blessing hovering around.
Oh, thank you.
And your grace as a host, the way you treat people, it's just wow, it's amazing.
Thank
you, Mama.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's 95% done. We're still trying to finalize, but at least we have a roof over our head.
Trust me,
and
it's a beautiful one.
Rent.
Exactly. Exactly. I think everyone, we all pray for a dream home.
Yeah.
The car is just not a necessity, but at the same time,
a home.
Your beautiful home and beautiful child.
Thank you.
Beautiful husband. They're over there somewhere.
Playing.
This is like a dream. It's like what you see in the magazines. I'm not kidding.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Mama. You're amazing.
I try.
Yeah.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
I appreciate it. I didn't know you come.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. When you made that call, I was like, I got you. Let's do this.
Please call her. Just find out if she's coming or not.
Oh my goodness.
I said I'm going to call her.
Yeah. You have an amazing support system.
Thank you.
Because not very many hubbies will be here encouraging you to actually have people. Because we know each other, out there.
Yeah.
But we've never had a personal relationship. But thank you for having me.
But we started preparing for you since last week Sunday.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So you have to make Maureen feel at home,
comfortable. Oh my goodness! Look at this. My favorite wine in the house.
Cheers, girl.
Cheers, Mama.
Thank you.
This is my happy place. Thank you. Thank you.
I have 10 bottles for you.
Well, I think your house is big enough. We'll just sleep if you get drunk.
Karibu, you have a room.
Thank you.
And Kai is the same size as Rian, so they share clothes, diapers, everything.
My goodness. Well, if I ever need to run away from everyone and they don't need to know.
Come,
And if I want to take my kids, I know where to come.
Yeah. Karibu nimekaribishwa.
Asante.
Yeah.
Yeah, so wow. Motherhood.
Wow.
Can you talk about that?
Tough hood.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you take care of two boys? For me, mine is just so handful.
Yeah. And it's just one of two
How
boys.
Do you take care of two boys?
I can tell you this for free. Every time you think it's getting harder and harder, God increases your strength.
Okay.
Personally, if even a year ago, if you told me I can take care of two boys on my own and still be me, still grow,
and you still look gorgeous, have your smile,
I wouldn't have believed it. But I'm a believer, and I get a lot of my strength from God.
Yeah.
Secondly, I have an amazing support system. I have friends who don't care what time of the day or night it is. If I told them I can't do this, they'll come running.
Oh yeah.
Even right now, my son is at my best friend's house.
Okay.
Grace, she goes, shout out to you, baby girl. and her son Liam.
Okay.
And they are thriving. They are happy. And that gives me peace of mind. So sometimes you just have to
So just you and Kai at home.
Yes, myself, Kai, my nanny, and my PA. Trust me, I have like a really amazing support system.
Yeah, that's good.
And also getting encouraged, seeing their faces in the morning, hearing mommy, the kisses, the compliments. I'm like, get up and do this. But I will tell anyone who is watching this, you can do all that, you can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have God's grace, it's all for nothing.
It's true. So you're a strong believer in God.
I am a really strong believer in God.
I'm also a strong believer in God. I do pray a lot.
Exactly. It's the only way, by the way. Yeah.
Talk about motherhood. Hey, for me, I'm thinking of my number 2. I'm like, I know.
No, you'll be fine.
I can't.
Can I tell you something? A year, January 2018. So Kai was 6 months old. Lexi was 3. You can imagine a 6-month-old and a 3-year-old. I didn't have a live-in nanny. I had a day bag. And every evening I would be left with these kids, and I would just take care of them. And every time I'm like, I look back and I'm like, how did I even do that?
It's God's grace.
Right. I think the idea is to enjoy the moment, enjoy the
Don't overthink
inconveniences.
about
Exactly. Whenever, like, for instance, you could be doing something and then they come on to you, mommy, mommy, they want your attention. Give them. Because within no time, they grow up so fast, and you're the one who's looking for that attention.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes just I encourage all parents, fathers, mothers, enjoy your babies when they're still very young.
Yeah.
It's formative stages. That's when you build that bond. And that's why I get sad when I see parents not being able to be there for their tots, especially from birth to 7 years.
Oh, yeah.
Because they need to grow up knowing who you are. They need to have, they know if anything happens, mommy. If anything happens, papa. Because they are, that's why even sometimes, like our generation, we were not taught that. That's why we're not so close to our parents. We don't know how to hug them. Don't know.
Yeah, it's true.
When's the last time you hugged?
No,
You know,
I can't have
hug
my
your
father.
dad.
Where
Exactly.
my mom would be like, those books no.
You know.
It's like an abomination.
It's true.
You can't hug your father.
Exactly.
Hata kama hujamwona 5 years, you go, hi, papa.
Exactly.
You just say, greet
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
No hugging.
You know, it's like we're toughened up.
Uh.
And the truth is, when we don't take care of that, the kids get comfort to in the world.
Yeah.
If they make a mistake, they won't call you. They won't call papa, they'll call their friend. Their friend doesn't know what to tell them. They'll tell them what they would do. So before you know it, you've lost your child.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's true.
yeah. That's why you just don't bring a child into the world without, you know, the plan to actually be there for them. And trust me, it doesn't matter whether you're rich or poor or just average. Children need their parents.
Yeah, that's why my husband and I decided just to take care of Rian by ourselves.
Thank you.
Yeah, we don't go to work.
Yep.
Our work is him.
Yes.
And we love it and we enjoy
It's
it.
enjoyable. It's
Let
enjoyable.
me ask you.
Yes.
You know, when you first have your first child, then there's that love.
Yes.
Everyone like, this is my first love, my world, my everything.
Yes.
So when the second child comes, how does it, I mean, is the love divided? Or,
now, let me tell you.
Do you love Kai more than Lexi?
Wow, that's a very good question.
That's my biggest fear of having a second born.
I'm going to just put this down for you to comfort you. Imagine your life. You have your friends.
Yeah.
You don't love just one person. You can say, I love Maureen and I love Grace, who are my friends, equally. There's always room for a second person in your heart. A third one, you can never pick. I love one child over this. Zero. But kids come with their own character. Lexi and Kai, for instance, are very different. Kai is
from the same stomach.
I'm telling you, from the same stomach, same breasts. These kids are like the moon and the sun. Kai is bubbly, doesn't fear anything, and all that. Lexi is the softer one. And then trust me, I look at them and I'm like, I could never pick one or the other. My arms are big enough to carry them.
Yeah, that's
you know, every time.
So you give them 100%. There's
no
like
150%.
Kai 90.
Zero.
Lexi
150%. And then the way they are, you know, the age difference being 2, it's just amazing. Because now I've taught Kai to respect his brother and Lexi to respect his brother.
Oh yeah.
Even if they're of different sizes. If Kai tries to push his brother, he's learned how to say sorry.
Oh yeah.
He says sorry, Papa.
Yeah. And did you plan for the second born, Ama? It just happened.
My second born came unexpectedly, to be honest. I was on birth control. It failed. Oops. The best oops I've ever had.
And the first one, did you plan?
No.
You didn't plan?
No, I didn't plan for both my
plan.
babies. I didn't plan for my babies. I think it was more or less like, you know, when you're in a good place, you're in a steady place,
let's just
you feel,
do this.
You just feel, so it felt right at that point. But was I ready? To be honest, you can never be too ready.
Yeah.
You can never be too ready for a child. They come with their own blessings. They come in a way that, honestly, if you actually say, I'm going to have a child on this day or this day, I wouldn't have a baby right now.
It's true.
It's never convenient.
It's true, because after my wedding, we planned to have a child after the wedding.
Yes.
So the first month after the wedding, I tried. Oops, nothing. I was so frustrated, Maureen. I cried the whole week. I was in bed. Brian was like, it's not the end of the world.
It's just the beginning.
He said, let's try again. So every day of the week, then my gynecologist tells me, don't overthink.
True.
Just let it flow.
Yes.
Then I'm like, I'm ovulating from next week, Tuesday. So I have to be ready next week, Tuesday. We're having sex. I have to put my legs up. I have to count. I don't have to go to the bathroom. I actually did that. And in March, I got pregnant.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
it's true. But then people think just getting pregnant is, it's a privilege. It's not a privilege, by the way. There's so many women struggling to actually conceive. There's so many women. I don't know what it's what we're eating. The other day I was with my gyna and he told me that 80% of us African women walking around, we have fibroids.
Oh yeah.
It can be
this
small.
I remember when I was pregnant.
Right, exactly. It can be this small or that big.
Yeah.
But we have them. It's almost like what do you call it? He gave me a good example. It's something that is just predisposed to be there. And some of these things you'll find they affect. And us women, because of also the we are susceptible to getting infections. That's why you're finding a lot of them with blocked tubes and all that. Exactly.
So, and the kind of foods you also eat nowadays.
It's true. It's true. That's the thing. Exactly. Mtu mwingine atakuja.
But where were you raised, in the village or town?
No, pretty much a bit of both. A bit of both. So I
was raised in the village.
No wonder. Fertile.
We came to Nairobi kukula hizi burger, fries. But in the village hakuna hizo vitu.
True. Yeah, so I've had a bit of both. But bottom line being, it's a privilege. To every woman. Even giving birth is a privilege. Even having a baby in your stomach.
So many women give birth and they die on the...
Thank you. In fact, miscarriages are more common than we actually think they are, because the body sometimes will just reject the embryo. And I think on that note, since we're already on the topic, I think we should be sending the message that it doesn't matter if you've been trying for a baby.
Keep on trying.
Don't lose hope. There's a lot of shame around miscarriages as well. I thank God I've never had a miscarriage in my life, but I have noted that it's becoming more and more common.
And you know, another thing my gyna told me, before getting married, I want to do I just want to check myself if I'm fit to carry a baby.
Exactly.
So he asked me if I smoke shisha,
right?
And also if I take alcohol.
Yes.
I said yes. I smoke.
Yeah.
He was like, do you want a healthy baby?
Yeah.
Do you want a normal 100% baby?
Yeah.
Then I said yes. Then you have to stop smoking.
Exactly. It's a sacrifices.
I stopped smoking.
Yeah.
And if I was smoking paka saizi,
exactly.
I get
it's true. It's true, because it's what you put in the body. These kids, they feed on what we put in our bodies. It's just a matter of common sense. There's the aspect of weight, your nutrition. There's a lot of things.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Then you get the body ready, you take your pregnant care, and you pray. Yes, you have to ask God for it.
These kids are not
fruit
ours,
of the
by
womb.
the way. Yeah.
For me, I used to play YouTube videos. I don't know how to pray about the fruit of the womb, so I just play videos on YouTube.
That's very powerful.
Yeah, it helps me. It really helped me.
Yeah, that's very powerful. And we live at such a nice age where you can Google Bible verses. You can do what you need to do. And
you also believe.
Yes.
Yeah, you tell yourself every day, I'm going to be a mother. I'm going to be a mother.
Yes.
You know that thing of faking it till you make it? They're the same thing.
It's the law of attraction. What you attract to your mind. It's also faith for yourself. And it will happen. Yeah.
Hey, congratulations, Maureen.
You're
doing great.
Yeah.
I'm seeing you everywhere. Commercials.
I'm
God is so good.
Yeah, those boys, they have to eat. And,
they have to go to a nice school.
True.
They have to dress nicely. You give them the best.
Yeah. I looked at my kids one day and I said, these kids are not chosen for toiling in poverty.
No,
We did
they're
that.
so cute. Come on.
We did that. We went through that. I want them to have a better life than I did, and that's why I'll never stop at anything. And that's what makes me wake up every day and just work my butt off.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the bounce back? Aki, I'm
Whoa.
struggling with my stomach.
Mama, your child is only 18 months old.
But you have two. So you're supposed to have double my weight.
No. So it plays along genetics. So how your body is in the first place. And trust me, I don't think you're struggling. You look amazing.
Nah,
I know what I'm saying.
I've been thinking of doing lipo.
That's your
right now, I'm
gift.
putting on our strainer just
to hold it. Don't worry. Listen, get your baby, get your next one, and the next one. Then you can think about those things. I'm not saying you do it. Think about those things because they have their health implications as well. For me, did I do anything special? No.
You didn't gym?
I have never done anything. I gymmed for a few months.
Serious gym?
Yeah, for a few months. I think 2-3 months. And this was last year. And my Kai was only 1.
Okay.
But I was on a mission. I wanted to have a nice photo shoot, a nice bikini shoot. Just because I was feeling a bit down. I was feeling like my body had changed. I've always been a size 8, you know. So you see, this is actually big for me. Size? I'm a size 10, 12. Up here, it's different from down there. So I'm a 12 here.
Maureen, come on.
So I'm a 10 up there. Thank you, Mama. And for me, what I've been doing is you just watch your daily activities. And but the first thing, exactly, and the food, definitely. Food, it's discipline.
High appetite.
It's discipline. But remember, you're also breastfeeding right now. So don't be hard on yourself until he stops breastfeeding. You will always crave to feed your body with nutrition. So yeah, later on, once baby is done, maybe.
When did you stop breastfeeding?
So then, I won't say thankfully, because Kai betrayed me badly.
How?
He stopped breastfeeding it just before he turned 6 months old.
Oh.
He stopped because he has a very big appetite. Yeah, he refused.
Completely.
I used to give him the titty, and then he looks at me,
smiles,
bites it, and then I say, ouch, he laughs at me.
And then
before I knew it, he didn't want it, but he loves his bottle. And I think at around the same time I had gone back to work, so the milk that he was getting was on bottle. Now my pumped milk and later on formula. So I think he was like, this woman is joking with me. What is that she's giving me?
It has dried up completely.
Wow, completely.
Did you take any drugs?
No.
How?
I just kept pumping until I couldn't pump anymore. Yeah, it just went on its own. Yeah, I know, right? And then Lexi breastfed until a year. In fact, on his birthdays when he refused, his first birthday.
So they refused?
They refused.
So there's one day Rian will wake up and refuse Titi?
No. It's too late. It's too late. It's even easier.
For me, I'll have to stop him, eh?
You'll have to stop him. You might have to go away from him for like a week.
No, I can't do that.
You see? Then breastfeed the boy until he's 2 at least.
Brian was telling me I do it until he's 7 years.
Oh my goodness. It's going to be like that cowboy in Game of Thrones.
No, I can't. I think 3 years is the cutoff line for
honestly,
me.
It is. And anyway, WHO recommends 2 years, 24 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I mean, most parents at that time they're preparing to get another baby. Yeah. I'm a mshtwe, like a sibling.
Not now.
You can
pressure.
You can never be too ready. No. But can I tell you the greatest gift I've ever given Lexi is his brother.
Oh yeah.
And let me tell you, the second one comes. You're like, okay, he's here. Later on, he's a year. Later on, he's 2 years. Like I'm in disbelief. The things my baby's doing, I'm like, how did you grow so fast? Because it's like taking the same route every day you take to work. The first day you're like a bit, it's a struggle because you don't know where you're going. Second day you come shut. Yeah, it gets easier with
time. What about speech? What did he say first? Apart from mama and dad, of course.
Okay, yeah. Like Kai?
Yeah.
Ooh, Fifi.
The
dog. Our dog. That's the first one.
How many months was he?
He was a year, 6 months. He was actually 18 months old.
Oh,
yes, because I remember I brought Fifi home last year, December. And one day I just woke up and said, Fifi.
How did you feel?
I was so fascinated.
And he can't repeat.
No, he didn't repeat until much later. So it's one word. He's curious because also milestones. Sometimes, especially boys, they take one milestone at a time. I'm talking of the day they learn how to stand, it's a different thing. When they learn how to walk, it's one milestone at a time.
But girls is different.
I think I don't believe in that. Girls are different, but yes, there are a few differences. There are some milestones girls tend to gain quicker, especially speaking, than boys. Now you see, my firstborn, we didn't speak fast. First of all, he was all alone with his cartoon. So he used to watch. And at the same time, I hear firstborns tend to be just a bit slow. And it depends on who you have around.
Oh, yeah.
Kai has a first brother who is always like...
So he has to talk.
He had to. Yeah, right now at 2, he can say pretty much anything, only that it's gibberish. But he'll come and tell you, Mommy, let's go. And hold your hand, and he'll come and he'll ask for candy. And it's always like, I know for a fact it's the environment he's in. Yeah. And
so I need to take Rian out a lot.
Not
and I have to play with Kai
definitely, especially now during the COVID-19. I would advise you just do more of his own comfort home. Have his friends over and see which
he doesn't have any friends.
Okay, now
that's
he has a friend.
Yeah.
Now he has a friend. I don't even need to be there.
Yeah.
I don't need to be there.
You bring him, you drop him, because he's so nice, he's so calm.
That's the thing, he's calm, he's gentle.
I love you tell you what he wants.
That's the thing.
Okay, and he eats everything.
Everything.
Okay.
He's good.
Pilau, zote.
He'll even eat your toes. I'm saying that it's a joke because he used to crawl, and then when he finds your toes there, he goes like, huh?
And did you used to blend for him food until he was much older?
Kai he's always been ahead of everything.
Okay.
I even gave him his first chicken leg when he was like 8 months, and he ate it properly. So I learned that he was continuing to be he was such a fuss-free baby, and so he wants to eat your food. And then I also learned he knows how to pace himself, because also when you introduce too many things too fast, the kids tend to want to swallow quick. So he was like, if you give him a piece of chocolate, he bites. He knows how to bite.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, encourage a lot of finger foods, whereby you can have your, what do you call it, fish fingers. Let him have, even if it's on the floor.
I still blend.
No. You should. Not that you shouldn't be blending, but when we were 1.5,
the only thing he eats is chicken and chapati.
Yes, peke yake.
Yeah, the rest of the food, if I try give him rice, it's pieces.
I see. Introduce fish fingers, very soft ones. Let him hold it and eat, on his own. Before you know it, that boy will be sitting down feeding himself. But to be fair, this is with my secondborn. My firstborn, I think I also took time, and I was still blending. But by the time he was 2, I was already doing like rice. If it's chicken, I do small pieces, and veggies that.
Then he feeds himself.
Exactly. No. Feeding, he started, I think, when he was around 3.5.
Okay.
And this is with difficulty. Right now, he's 4.
It's okay.
Himself.
Yeah,
He's a big boy. And it's a joy, by the way. And also, don't feel pressure for your baby to hit certain milestones. You are the mother. If you feel like something is not sitting right by you, if you need to see a specialist over anything, you always want to hear that, comfort. Even if there's no problem, do it. Do it. Yeah, but
so far so good.
18 months. 2 years, you can expect your first 2-3 words. And then once they start, you'll see. Once he starts,
I just want him to try and communicate to me, because sometimes he cries. I don't know what's wrong with him.
You're rushing the poor baby. Kaika just started communicating. Kaika started communicating. But you see, I think my entire household, we've been encouraging it. We tell him, say what you
watching this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share it to your friends. For part 2, we head to MAUREEN Waititu's channel. Love you all.